Hello! In this reading we're looking at messages that didn't come through in my other readings. These are either good to know or circumstantial or secondary or even new urgent messages, whatever you need to know right now. Please share, like and subscribe. Let's begin. Aries, we have the Four of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Fool. We also have the Two of Cups in the potential outcome, and we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac signs. I clarified a couple of cards hoping to get a court card, but we don't have any court cards, nor do we have any knights. What we do know for sure is you already know this person. For some of you, it could be your ex trying to get back together with you, and I think it's going to work, Aries. I will just tell you the truth. Or it's also possible that this is somebody who missed an opportunity with you, and they regret it now, right? So perhaps it just didn't work out. It was a false start. It just never got off the ground. And this person thinks that they made a mistake. They think that it was their fault. It was their fault either way, even if it is your actual ex. And now they're trying to fix it. They're going to try really hard. And like I said, I think it's going to work. So yeah, we have the Four of Wands, the first card that came out. This is a card of a committed relationship or marriage. So the two of you could have been committed to each other. The two of you could have been married. Or it could have been what was almost forming, so to speak. It almost happened for some of you. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups has always to do with the past. So the Five of Cups, this is somebody who regrets the past, grieves the past, thinks about the past. So yeah, like I said, for some of you, it could be your ex. For others of you, this is somebody who regrets that they had an opportunity with you to be in a commitment, but they, never reacted towards it or never took action towards you. So with the Six of Swords, the next card that came out, I think this is them coming back. I think the Six of Swords in this spread is them coming back, trying to fix it, trying to improve it, trying to make it work, right? Because the Six of Swords is a card of an improvement. This is also a card of somebody traveling. So if this person is at a distance from you, they're coming back. Right, and we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Fool. So here they come with that very serious offer. The Ace of Pentacles, to me personally, is the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle any other aces, but the Ace of Pentacles is like a package, is like a bundle, all aces combined into one. It could be a proposal, by the way, because the Ace of Pentacles often does come through as a proposal. If it's not a proposal, then this person will make sure you understand how serious they are about you. Right? The Fool is either a card of a second chance, or the Fool is the two of you actually finally giving it a chance, finally giving it a go. We also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. The Sun is the happiest card on the deck, plain and simple. The happiest card on the deck. It's also a card of clarity. So you'll finally be crystal clear. You'll finally be on the same page. And speaking of the two of you being on the same page, we have the Two of Cups right next to the deck. That is the potential outcome. I wasn't gonna pull a potential outcome, but I got kind of curious, right? So here you go. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to love. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of a soulmate connection. And as I already mentioned, the Two of Cups, it's a card of two people being on the same page, two people being in love with each other. So that's the potential outcome. Right? So it kind of looks like it's not really a potential, Aries, but I think it's going to be up to you what you want to do here. But it looks very promising. This person is really, really sorry. They do grieve not being with you. They do regret not being with you or not taking on this opportunity when they had the chance with you. So hopefully the two of you can work it out. All right? Cool. Taurus. We have the Magician clarified by the Hangman. We have the Chariot. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Ace of Wands. And we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I can interpret the spread in a few different ways. So in scenario number one, somebody is about to show up on your doorstep. Like literally, somebody is coming over and they've got something for you. They want to offer you something good, something exciting. something you'll probably also like and appreciate, right? Something that will probably make your life a little better, or something that will sort of create a forward movement for you, right? In scenario number 2, you could be traveling unexpectedly. All of a sudden you'll make a decision to go someplace, and I don't know if it's going to be influenced by you or if it's going to be externally influenced. Perhaps somebody will reach out to you, they'll tell you something, or some information will come your way, and you'll have to go. In scenario number 3, you are about to break through. I'm thinking, for some reason, it kind of looks like you're like a professor in the lab trying to create something, whatever it is, and you're about to get it done. For others of you, it is still some sort of a breakthrough, right? So yeah, let's talk about scenario number 1. Somebody is about to drop out of the blue sky and come towards you, right? The Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Swords, all 3 cards symbolize travel, right? As we all know, pretty much all tarot cards could represent different things, right? They can be interpreted in different ways. So the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Swords, one of the interpretations for all 3 cards is travel, right? So perhaps somebody here is in a hurry to show up and offer you something. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, so if this is somebody coming towards you, then they've got an offer for you, a very exciting offer with the Ace of Wands. Perhaps they had a bright idea and they want to share it with you, right? And the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it could also symbolize that now that they have offered it to you, the two of you could kind of join forces and move forward together. Right, in scenario number 2, you could be traveling all of a sudden, right? With the Chariot and the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. Somebody could offer you something, or you may have to travel for whatever reason, right? In scenario number 3, you could be stuck thinking about some things, trying to come up with a solution, trying to come up with something. And this week, I guess, or in the near future, you will figure it out. So the Magician clarified by the Hangman, you could be the magician here, right? And the Hangman, this is a situation that is stuck, that is not moving anywhere. This is a card of stagnation. So this is where I'm picking up this you being the professor stuck in the lab type of deal. But perhaps you're trying to get something off the ground. Perhaps you're thinking of starting your own startup. You're thinking about starting your own business. Or perhaps you are an inventor, you're a creator, and you're just kind of stuck thinking about the best way to move forward, or you just need a couple of moving pieces to get this puzzle completed. So you are about to get that puzzle done, and you're going to be moving forward with the Chariot and the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords, right? The Ace of Wands right there clarifying the Knight of Swords. It could be that missing piece of a puzzle. Right, so you're going to get that bright idea, you're going to get inspired by something, or somebody is going to come towards you and give you an idea which will finally, spark this forward movement. So yeah, and exciting times coming up either way. All right, cool. Gemini, we have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Star, we have the Emperor, clarified by the Sun, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius or an Aries, pretty much any zodiac sign. This looks big, Gemini, even major. Right? If the thing is, you already know this person. You already do know this person, and it could be somebody you're already in a relationship with, and they are about to pop the question. If this is somebody whom you barely know, then this person is thinking about you heavily, and they are about to make their move, very major, very serious move towards you, Gemini. Right, and they could propose to you as well, but they're about to confess their love to you if this is somebody whom you're not in a relationship with. Like I said, it's major. So the Four of Swords, the first card that came out, I believe this is the energy of the Emperor, by the way. The Emperor is the person coming towards you. We'll get to the Emperor in just a second. But the Four of Swords, I think this is them thinking about you, or thinking about the way they want to come towards you, the best way to approach you, the best way to reach out to you. If this is somebody you're already in a relationship with that Four of Swords, they are planning a proposal. There is no other way to interpret this, right? So the Four of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups, so here they come, right? The Knight of Cups, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or this is a proposal, or this is a love confession, right? The Knight of Cups is a knight, not a page, right? The Knight of Cups always talks about genuine, authentic love, right? The Knight of Cups is often called the knight in the shining armor. The Star, the next card over, is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or the Star is a wish come true, something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time, right? Then we have the Emperor, the person whom you're dealing with. It's the personal Aries card. You could be dealing with an Aries, or the Emperor is somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who is in control. You know, the Emperor does not take no for an answer, and the Emperor often comes through as the future husband or the future significant other figure. The Emperor is clarified by the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, so the two of you will definitely be happy. The Sun is also a card of clarity, so this Emperor is getting crystal clear about how they feel about you, about their intentions towards you, right? So with the Four of Swords, they're sort of thinking about it, but with the Sun card, they will know for sure that they want you, and they want to make you happy, and they want to marry you, or they want to commit to you. Speaking of that, the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage, you know? The Ten of Pentacles is a very serious, very grounded, very long-term type of a deal. The Ten of Pentacles is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, you know, that kind of stuff, that kind of good stuff. So yeah, Gemini, get ready. This person is either about to propose to you, if this is somebody whom you've been in a relationship with, or if this is somebody new or newer, because you already know this person, they're just gonna, you know, take control of the situation, and they're gonna get serious, like right away. When they do come towards you with that love confession with the Knight of Cups, it's gonna be very lovey-dovey, but at the same time, yeah, this person is rock solid. The Emperor is a rock solid person. All right, cool. Cancer, we have the Fool clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Empress, and we also have the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. A very specific reading, Cancer. Somebody here is about to change their mind, and it could be you, Cancer. So if you rejected somebody in the past, or you just couldn't get into a relationship with this person because you were busy, because you had other priorities, because you had to take care of something, and you said no to this person, you're about to change your mind, right? Perhaps you had two suitors trying to compete for your full and undivided attention, and you gave one of them a green light, but unfortunately it didn't work out, so you're like, all right, let me try with the second person. The second person seemed a bit nicer anyway, right? So yeah, the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is a card of a rejection, right? And I think this is what happened at some point in the past, and I just told you the reasons why that actually took place, right? So here comes the second chance. Right, the Fool, the first card that came out, this is taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, just going for it, right? And the Page of Swords clarifying the Fool. This is a message. So, like I said, if you were the one who rejected that other person for whatever reason, this is you going to send them a message with the Page of Swords, and perhaps explain the situation, or just tell them, you know what, I jumped the gun. Let's give it a shot. After all. And I think that the answer is going to be yes. And it will lead to something amazing. We have the Two of Cups in the middle. The Two of Cups is an amazing card to have. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people in love with each other, right? And two people on the same page. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Empress. You know, one major arcana card clarifying the other. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle, a very abundant new cycle, because the Empress clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is abundance in its purest form. The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the deck. The Empress is also somebody who is expecting a baby, because the Empress is the mother of the tarot deck. So, you know, a full-blown family could be on the horizon for you, if that is still an option for you. But it's a great card. It's a great card to have, that Empress is, right? And the Empress in my spreads usually shows up as a sign from above or a stamp of approval for a connection to move forward. So yeah, whatever happened in the past, whatever that Four of Cups, that rejection card is about, it's water under the bridge, you know, water under the bridge. Perhaps it was a mistake, an honest mistake, or like I said, things just didn't align, things just didn't work out the first time around, but this time they will. All right? Cool. Leo, we have the Four of Swords clarified by the Moon. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Wands clarified by Temperance and the Star. And we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Sagittarius or an Aquarius or pretty much any zodiac sign. You already know this person, Leo. For some of you, it could be your ex. But for others of you, it could be somebody new, but they're either very shy or they're just a little bit afraid to reach out to you, right? But they are about to grow a pair, I guess, and make their move, right? So the first card that came out is the Four of Swords, and it's clarified by the Moon. The Moon is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces. But together with the Four of Swords, this is somebody who is, you know, they're either shy or they have a fear of rejection, right? So they're kind of holding back. They're thinking about you constantly, all the time with the Four of Swords, right? Perhaps you even show up in their dreams. But this is them kind of being emotional about this whole situation, because the Moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck, right? For some of you, it could be your ex. They regret not having you. They're crying themselves to sleep every night. Or if this is somebody new, somebody you already know, they are a bit afraid to reach out to you. Perhaps you have really high standards and there's nothing wrong with it. Perhaps you have a very strong personality, and I wouldn't be surprised because you're a Leo or a Lioness, right? And I'm saying it with love. I have Leo in my chart. So they're not 100% sure if they should pursue you or what would be the right way to pursue you, right? But this week, I guess, or in the near future, they are about to embrace the energy of the Magician on the bottom of the deck. So this is them finally stepping up. This is them finally getting kind of creative, I guess. Because the Magician, you know, the Magician is not only somebody who manifests something or someone, but the Magician is all about taking action, right? Because they finally realize they've got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're going to use those tools. They're going to use, you know, they're going to get creative, I guess. So with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles right there in the middle, this is them reaching out to you. The Ace of Swords, this is them kind of deciding to themselves, this is either now or never. I have to let Leo know how I feel about them, you know, because the Ace of Swords is a very straightforward conversation. Right, the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. So the truth is they are really into you. They're falling for you. They have a crush on you. If this is your ex, the truth is they made a huge mistake. They're still in love with you and they want you back. So here they come with the Page of Wands reaching out to you. And the Page of Wands, even though it is a page, right, but it's clarified by Temperance and the Star. Right, so both are major arcana cards. Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card. The Star is the personal Aquarius card. But both cards could play out as cards of healing. So if this is your ex, then they do want to heal the situation. They want to bury the hatchet. They want to reconcile, rekindle, right? Or if this is somebody newer, then Temperance is them kind of being patient. So they were patient in a way, right? Perhaps they were waiting for something, and the Star is a wish come true. You're their star. You're their wish come true, right? And they're willing to be very patient with you if you give them a chance or a second chance, right? So I think it's going to be up to you what you want to do here, Leo. But yeah, like I said, this person right now is just all up in their heads. They're just laying down. They can't sleep at night. They see you in their dreams. They're very emotional about this whole situation. It's like they're a bit desperate, to be honest with you. Right? They're a bit desperate. All right? So hopefully the two of you can work things out. All right? Cool. Virgo, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the King of Swords clarified by the Ten of Cups, we have the Magician clarified by the Knight of Cups, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So the King of Swords, the second card from the left, is the person coming towards you, and this person is madly in love with you, and they want to marry you. Plain and simple. For some of you, this is somebody you already know. If this is a brand new person coming in, they're gonna fall for you hard. Did I mention they're gonna fall for you hard? I think I just did. Anyway, we got the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. You know, it's just love overflow, right? They really want you, Virgo. They really do. So the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If this is not an air sign, then this is somebody who is serious, somebody who is determined, decisive. They could be harsh at times, but if they promise something, they usually keep their promise, right? The first card that came out is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is genuine, pure, authentic love, and so is the Knight of Cups, clarifying that Magician by the deck, by the way. So both cards are talking about the same thing. Love. Lots and lots of love. The Knight of Cups is the knight in the shining armor. What's on the King of Swords' mind right now is the Ten of Cups. This is the card clarifying the King of Swords. The Ten of Cups is a card of marriage. Marriage, especially together with all the other cards. You know, the Ten of Cups is often called the happily ever after card. It's a family card, so if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together. The Magician, this is them wanting you, this is them manifesting you into their life, and this is them also taking action towards you. The Magician is all about taking action, right? Because the Magician knows he or she's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and the action they're taking is the Knight of Cups. You know, a love offer. It could be a confession or it could be a proposal right away. And there you are, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, right? Just patiently sitting there and enjoying the show. I think you're on board with this person. I don't really see any rejection cards. I don't really see any hesitation cards. I think you're gonna like how this person feels about you. I think you're gonna like what they want to have with you, that Ten of Cups, right? And you're gonna like that they're madly in love with you. Perhaps you're in love with them as well. Really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Libra. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Two of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Hierophant, and we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a fellow air sign, Gemini, not a Libra, or Aquarius. So it could be you, Libra, planning to come towards somebody, or most likely it's somebody is planning to come towards you. So I'll just interpret the spread from your perspective, as if somebody is coming towards you, right? You are in this reading at least twice or even 3 times, depending on how it plays out, but at least twice, right? The Queen of Swords, the first card that came out, that is you, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And Justice on the bottom of the deck, that is also your card, and it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, especially twice. Right, so that means you're definitely the one in charge. You're definitely the one calling the shots. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands, so this is pretty much a confirmation that you're going to be the one calling the shot, right? The Two of Wands is a card of somebody who is trying to make a decision, somebody who is thinking about 2 choices, or if they actually want to get involved in something, or if they want to get something on the road with somebody, or they're just making a decision. You know, you're thinking about the answer. And here comes the question. The Knight of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands, right? This is somebody coming towards you with a question or a proposal or an offer, right? The Knight of Swords could be a fellow air sign, Gemini, not a Libra, or Aquarius, or this is somebody, you know, coming in very, very quickly. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, and the Eight of Wands clarifying the Knight of Swords is one of the fastest cards in the deck. So this person, I think their plan is to like embrace the element of a surprise, but I think you're prepared. I think you know this person is coming, or you feel it, or you are watching this video right now, and that's how you know this person is coming. Well, I gotta give myself credit every once in a while, right, Libra? That's why you are clarified by the Two of Wands, because you will be, thinking about it. So their plan will partially fail. Part of their plan is to sort of sweep you off your feet, to come towards you very unexpectedly, but you're ready. And you're going to need time with the Two of Wands to think about it, right? The Hierophant right next to the deck is the personal Taurus card. You could be dealing with a Taurus, or the Hierophant is about something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. So I really like the fact that this card came out last. That means that this person is, first of all, they're serious about you. They will probably offer you a commitment, right? And chances are, once you're done thinking about it with the Two of Wands, chances are you're going to give it a shot. Not just a shot. You're not going to be jumping head first. You're not going to be taking a leap of faith. No, it's going to be a sort of a decision that will come out of that thinking, process that you're about to start. Yeah, a typical Libra reading, and I'm saying it with love. That's just the way you are. Perhaps this person doesn't know that Libras need time to think about stuff, like almost all the time, right? Yeah, you can be spontaneous, but in most cases you need time to think about things. And like I said, this is just the way you guys are. And that's why we've got the Two of Wands clarifying the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is you taking time to think about it. But yeah, chances are you'll be giving them a chance. And the Hierophant is a good card to have. A very serious, spiritual card, and a traditional sort of card. So if you do get married, most likely it'll be like a traditional wedding for some of you. All right, cool. Scorpio, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the King of Cups. And we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, another Scorpio, or Pisces. This is an interesting spread. So you got this King of Swords coming towards you, right? It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If it's not an air sign, then this is somebody who is very determined, they're decisive, they're basically embracing the energy of the King of Swords right now, or about to, and they're going to make their move. For some of you, this is your ex. For others of you, it's a new person. If it's a new person, this person is definitely your soulmate. Right, let's jump over to you real quick, Scorpio. So we got the Queen of Cups right next to the deck. That's you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the King of Cups. The thing is, as I was clarifying the Queen of Cups, I was asking, so how does Scorpio feel about this person? What does Scorpio think about this King of Swords? And the King of Cups came out, right? So very, very few of you have another person on your mind. But for most of you, because I was asking how you feel about the King of Swords, so you think of them as the King of Cups, your true love partner. That's the way you're thinking about this King of Swords, right? It's a really good clarification, if you ask me, right? Because we got the King and the Queen of Cups, right? And that's a true love couple, very lovey-dovey type of a deal. That's how you feel about them. So yeah, the King of Swords is clarified by the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. The Six of Cups, it could be a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the Six of Cups is also a card of a soulmate connection, So this person is definitely your soulmate. The King of Swords is also clarified by the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love offer, and it's kind of symbolic that the King of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups, and you think of them as the King of Cups. So love, lots of love. The Wheel of Fortune in the middle, this is a card of starting a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle between you and this person. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. It's a pretty fast card. Some of you could be traveling together, or this person could be traveling to see you. They could be back in town, right? If this is somebody who left at some point in the past. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, it's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It could also represent travel. So yeah, travel could be involved, either before the two of you get together or after the two of you get together. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of Cupid's Aries, so the Cupid is really hard at work on your behalf, on their behalf, and striking both of you, right, with their arrows of love. The Eight of Wands is also a card of communication, back and forth communication, a lot of communication. So yeah, Scorpio, I really like it. I really like how you got this King of Swords coming in with the Knight of Cups, and you think of them as the King of Cups. So either way, I do see the two of you moving forward together with this person. All right? Cool. Sagittarius, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Sun, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius. I love this. I love the Sagittarius. There's some sort of a partnership or an alliance that is about to get formed, and it could be the two of you are partners in crime, hopefully not literally. You could be two partners doing business together, working together, or it could be a love partnership. What's important here? Well, there's two aspects that I think are the most important to this reading. First of all, the two of you are coming through as the King and the Queen of Wands, and the second of all, the way the cards came out is just perfect. You know, we got the King of Wands, the first card that came out, then we have the Queen of Wands right next to the deck, and we have the Six of Pentacles right there in the middle. The Six of Pentacles is a card of equality. This is a card of balance. This is a card of equal give and take, right? So this person, this partner of yours, the two of you have equal rights. The two of you are definitely on the same page, and the two of you think of each other as, you know, perhaps lifetime partners, or if you're forming some sort of a business partnership, then the two of you can conquer the world together. The two of you can create like a corporation together. You know, this is an amazing spread. So yeah, we got the King and the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius, or this person is your perfect match. You know, a partner in crime, a lifetime partner, what have you. The King of Wands is clarified by the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's also a card of clarity. So the King of Wands, and by the way, you can assign the roles as you wish. You know, we got both the King and the Queen of Wands. So the King of Wands is really happy about this new beginning, about this partnership. And since the Sun is a card of clarity, this person is crystal clear about the King of Wands and what they want to have with the King of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands, on the other hand, is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and it's also a great card to have. So the Queen of Wands is definitely on board with this situation, with forward movement with this person. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of literally moving forward, right? And it's also a card of starting a new cycle, a new chapter, a very fortunate new cycle. So the Queen of Wands wants it as well, just like the King of Wands. And the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of victory. Like I said, the two of you can conquer the world together. The two of you can make anything happen. It could be love. You can make anything happen when it comes to love, a family, whatever you want. Or if you want to conquer the world, go ahead. You got the green light from the universe. You'll feel great about this situation with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. And by the way, back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. So yeah, if this spread is about love, then yeah, the two of you could be getting married at some point in the future. Really like it. Really like it. Sagittarius, congratulations. Capricorn, we have the Five of Swords clarified by the Hermit. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Sun and the King of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this is a reconciliation with this King of Wands, Capricorn. Right? It is a reconciliation. The King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they are embracing the energy of the King of Wands, somebody who is fiery, passionate, somebody who stands out of the crowd. This person could be a leader. So, yeah, the first card that came out is the Five of Swords, and it's clarified by the Hermit. The Five of Swords is a card of a fight. It's a card of a breakup. It's a card of when people break up and they slam doors on the way out. You know, it probably was ugly, you know. Clothes thrown out of the window, that kind of stuff. I've seen it in movies, right? We all seen it in movies. So yeah, the Hermit clarifying the Five of Swords is the personal Virgo card. So this King of Wands could be a Virgo. Or the Hermit is somebody who has gone within and they rethought their approach, they rethought their life. They did some soul searching, and when they came out on the other side, they decided to get back together with you. That would be that King of Wands, right? They realized that you are the one whom they want to spend the rest of their life with, and it was a huge mistake to break up with you, or to get into that major fight that caused that breakup, or it was a mistake just fighting with you all the time. So here they come with the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Sun and the King of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles sometimes does come through as a proposal, right? Because we also have the Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck. This is a card of a marriage, but we'll get to that in just a second. So the Ace of Pentacles could be a proposal, and I see it all the time when people think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them. So don't be surprised, right? But if it's not a proposal right away, then the Ace of Pentacles usually symbolizes who is serious, somebody who's ready to start a family, somebody who's ready to settle down. And the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You make them happy. Yes, you do. And hopefully it's mutual, and I think it is. The Sun is also sometimes interpreted as a Leo card. I usually don't interpret it, but since it's right next to the King of Wands, and the King of Wands could be a Leo, so yeah, this person could be a Leo. But in general, like I said, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's also a card of clarity. So this King of Wands is crystal clear about what you mean to them. You mean the Sun and everything to them. So the King of Wands could be a fire sign, or somebody who is very fiery and passionate, right? That's the King of Wands clarifying the Ace of Pentacles right there. And the Ten of Pentacles, as I've already mentioned, is a card of committed relationship or marriage. That goes very nicely together with the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ten of Pentacles. This card is all about very serious, very grounded, very long-term type of a deal. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, have children together, if that is still an option for them. Temperance on the bottom of the deck is the personal Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But if we want to stay general, then Temperance is all about healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, reconciling. So yeah, like I said in the beginning of this reading, this is a reconciliation with this King of Wands. And you're going to take it all away with this person this time around. So 2 or 3 times is definitely the charm. All right? Cool. Aquarius, we have the Knight of Swords clarified by the King of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the 9 of Cups. And we also have the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. You could also be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's one of those readings, Aquarius, where I have mixed feelings. And I think you'll have mixed feelings about this person as well. It actually all depends on your situation, your connection with this person. By the way, this spread could be about work, business, and finances. It could be about love, right? So you're dealing with this King of Pentacles. The first card that came out clarifying that Knight of Swords. So the King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or this person is very grounded, serious. They don't make any sudden moves until they met you, or until they had to react towards whatever is happening here. Because the King of Pentacles is clarifying the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. So something about you or something about the situation that's making this person move quickly, right? So they're rushing in and they've got something to offer. Or perhaps this person wants to start a fight with you. Right, because the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is a card of an argument, this is a card of a fight, this is a card of competition. Right, so all depends on what's actually happening in your situation. You could have been fighting with this person, you could be competing with this person for the same promotion, you could be competing for the same position at a company if you're applying for a new job. Right, or if this is your love interest, they could have started a fight with you. You could have had a major fight with them at some point in the past, right? The 8 of Pentacles in the middle, this is a card of work, business, and finances, or this is a card of working things out. So if the two of you got into a fight, If this is your love interest, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other, then they're coming back and they want to work things out with you. But again, if this is about work, business, and finances, then that's what this card pretty much represents here. You're competing against this person, right? You're fighting with them. And there you are, the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Cups. You know, the Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, or this is a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So if you are competing for something against this King of Pentacles, you're gonna win, because you know, the only thing that person in the Nine of Cups is missing is a bucket of popcorn. This person is definitely happy with the way things are turning out. But don't take this spread for granted. If this is about you competing for a promotion or a position, then you still have to do your homework, you still have to compete, you still have to do whatever is necessary for you to win, to secure this position or to secure this promotion. If this is about love, then you'll be happy that this person is coming back and they want to work things out, right? Perhaps they've already worked on themselves and now they're going to be telling you what they've already accomplished. And obviously it's going to be different. It's not going to be as bad as it was to be, right? So either way, like I said, you're going to be really happy with the outcome because you are clarified by the Nine of Cups. All right? Cool. Pisces, we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Empress, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I like it. I like it a lot, Pisces. This person is almost worshiping you, right? So you see how we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress right next to each other. The thing about the Nine of Pentacles, it is often called the Empress of the Minor Arcana cards, and we actually have the actual Empress right next to it. So this person is definitely putting you up on a pedestal. This person is definitely admiring you, right? Perhaps they're just in awe, you know, almost worshiping you. The first card I came out is the Seven of Cups right there, right next to the Nine of Pentacles. And you see how this person, we do only see a silhouette of somebody, right? But this person is looking at all these cups, and this person is like, wow. You know, so I think that's the way this person feels about you. You know, the Empress does not require an introduction. Everybody knows who the Empress is. You're definitely the Empress. You're definitely sitting back on your throne. You're very relaxed. You're very confident. You know your worth. Perhaps you're glowing up right now. You could be in the spotlight. You could be an eye candy. You could be admired by many, including this person, right? So yeah, this person is just in awe, awestruck. And the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So this person is getting ready to make their move when they come back to their senses. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, just like you, Pisces. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or the Knight of Cups is genuine, authentic love offer coming from this person. This person is in love with you, right? You had them at hello. The Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. So the truth is they are in love with you and they want you. The Ace of Swords, they're not going to be playing around. They're not going to be fooling around. They'll just tell you straight up. They'll confess their love to you. This is pretty much a confession, right? And the Fool on the bottom of the deck is a card of taking a leap of faith. Well, they are definitely taking a leap of faith by confessing their love to you. What you're going to do about this, Pisces, is going to be 100% up to you. All right? But yeah, you had this person at hello. They are just crazy about you. All right? Just keep that in mind. Cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.